Imagine standing in the heart of nature, surrounded by towering trees and endless silence. Suddenly, a rustle in the bushes, a shadow crossing your path, or a sound you can't explain sends shivers down your spine. These are 20 encounters that no one was supposed to see. This will make you think twice before venturing into the wilderness. Shadowy figured as a family decided to spend a getaway in a secluded cottage deep in the Finnish wilderness, a place that, years ago, housed over 60 woodcutters crammed into its tiny space. One chilly evening, as the snow blanketed the ground and darkness swallowed the landscape, they ventured outside to explore. Armed with a camera, they snapped photos of their eerie surroundings. But one photo caught their breath. A shadowy figure appeared to be walking nearby. Here's the chilling part. The family had stuck together the entire time. The heavy snow and pitch-black night made wandering off nearly impossible. So who or what was in that photo? Could they have stumbled upon the lingering ghost of one of the long-gone woodcutters? Terrifying scream. A Michigan man set out to film a relaxing ASMR video during a serene walk through the woods. But what started as a tranquil stroll quickly turned into a spine-chilling ordeal when he stumbled upon an abandoned part of the forest and was met with a blood-curdling scream echoing through the trees. The scream could send a chill down your spine. What could be that sound? The hiker thought he could have been a Bigfoot, or was it something far more sinister? Strange noise. Imagine driving home and you heard a strange loud noise. What will be your reaction? Now a group of friends were driving home after a fun day in the woods when strange noises began to echo around them. At first, it sounded like the typical rustling and chirping of the forest, but the sounds quickly grew louder, darker, and far more chilling. They could never pinpoint the source of the eerie sounds, but one thing was certain: it wasn't anything normal or harmless. Luckily, they were in the car, able to hit the gas and leave the unsettling encounter in their rearview mirror. Lake creature. It is one thing to capture the beauty of the lake, and it is another thing to capture a creature. A man, while filming the lake, noticed something moving. As you can see, that wasn't a crocodile or a hippopotamus, but the creature kept coming closer to the shore. The murky water blurred its features. But one thing was certain: this was nothing he had anticipated. Moments later, the mysterious creature slipped into the depths, vanishing without a trace. The man stood by the lake, eyes scanning the rippling surface, yearning for another glimpse. Yet the eerie figure never returned. Fire in the sky. A couple was enjoying a tranquil evening hike in the woods when something extraordinary caught their attention in the sky.
What is this?
So many. There are so many. Babe, why would...
Their voice trembling with both awe and curiosity. Dozens of bright fiery lights blazed across the night sky, moving in patterns unlike anything they'd ever seen, hovering, darting, and dancing in the air with an almost otherworldly grace. Grabbing their phones, they hurried to capture the strange spectacle, hoping someone out there could help unravel the mystery. Also, this could have been a light box. Well, if it wasn't, what could have that been? Bizarre sighting. While this family was enjoying a peaceful stay in their secluded cabin, their security camera picked up something that would send chills down your spine. If you look closely at some figures running, and also look closely again, you could see some of those figures when they jumped over the fence, it became motionless. Could these figures be ghosts? Or is there another supernatural force at work? Mysterious suitcase. 3 friends decided to try out the Randonautica app, curious to see where it might lead them. Following the coordinates to West Seattle Beach, everything seemed perfectly ordinary until they stumbled upon something chillingly out of place. So we just found the suitcase and we're gunning to get it okay, so they're like opening it up with the sticks because we don't want it, guys. There's a bag. There's like a black bag in there.
Oh, it is the bag. Oh my god. And it's like, it washed up. Called the police and we're waiting for them to come. So we called the police twice. It's been 2 hours and the water is like rising. The suitcase is like closing.
When they opened the suitcase, an unbearable stench immediately hit them, and they knew they had to call the police. What followed was a chilling discovery that would haunt them forever. Inside the suitcase were human remains. The bodies belonged to Jessica Lewis and Austin Wenner, a couple who had been brutally murdered. The perpetrator, their landlord, Michael Lee Dudley. Frustrated by unpaid rent and angered by the couple's alleged criminal activities, Dudley took matters into his own hands in the most horrifying way. He killed them and attempted to dispose of their bodies in the suitcase. The shocking discovery ultimately led to Dudley receiving a life sentence, but for the friends who stumbled upon this nightmare, that day will remain in their memories forever. Dog humbled a leopard. A dog was resting peacefully by a serene forest road when, out of nowhere, something shocking happened. A leopard suddenly leaped out of the shadows and attacked. But this wasn't any ordinary dog. This brave canine fought back, barking fiercely and standing its ground. After an intense standoff, the leopard finally retreated. Against all odds, the courageous dog emerged victorious and unharmed. White Figure A hiker moved into a secluded cabin deep in the wilderness, hoping for some peace and solitude. But during their very first week, their security camera caught something chilling. In the dead of night, a figure dressed in white wandered through the yard, moving eerily in the moonlight. With the cabin surrounded by dense forest and miles away from the nearest neighbor, the hiker couldn't shake an overwhelming sense of dread. Desperate for answers, they shared the unsettling footage, hoping someone could help uncover what, or who, might be lurking in the shadows. You are not alone. A group of friends ventured into an abandoned house hidden deep within the eerie woods of Japan. The video starts with shaky footage of crumbling, decayed rooms. But then, without them noticing, they unknowingly capture something chilling on camera. Suddenly, a pale, ghostly hand emerges from the shadows, gripping the edge of the wall, only to vanish as quickly as it appeared. Undeterred, the explorers push further into the house, oblivious to the sinister presence lurking in the darkness. As the camera pans past a doorway, it briefly catches the haunting glimpse of a face. No one knew how the night ended for the explorers. It forever remained a mystery. Bigfoot. While a man was filming his friend struggling to free a car stuck in the snow on a winding mountain road in Romania, something peculiar caught his eye in the forest. As the camera zoomed in, a large hairy figure could be seen walking upright in the distance. Its appearance bore a striking resemblance to the legendary Bigfoot, a creature famously linked to North America. This jaw-dropping sighting sparks an intriguing question. Could Bigfoot's domain extend to Eastern Europe, or is there another explanation behind this mysterious figure? Long Arms. A man and his family lived in an isolated cabin in a remote forest where they set up security cameras around the house to capture wildlife. But one night, one of the cameras recorded a terrifying sight. An unnaturally pale figure with long arms emerging from the shadows, it appeared to be walking on two legs. Before he could react, the figure vanished into the shadows, leaving him frozen in a whirlwind of uncertainty. Was it a ghostly apparition or a pale stranger lurking in the night? The encounter grew even more perplexing when he noticed the figure was wearing black shoes, an oddly human touch that only deepened the mystery. In the woods, this camper set off on a solo adventure deep into the heart of the dense woods, eager to bask in the tranquility of nature. At first, everything seemed picture perfect, until he spotted something that sent a chill down his spine. Day 2 of our expedition, we survived the storm, but we won't survive. Look closely and you will see a massive spider lurked ominously in the corner. A likely candidate for a wolf spider. These creatures aren't just big, their intimidating appearance is matched by their venomous bite. Known for their aggressive nature when provoked, a wolf spider's bite can deliver more than just a scare. It can cause intense pain, swelling, and in some cases trigger a serious allergic reaction. These spiders are far from mere nuisances. They're nature's creeping, crawling nightmares. I am right behind you. While reminiscing over old photos with their sister, a Reddit user came across one particularly unsettling image taken in a forest in the background. A dark humanoid figure could be seen near the woods, partially concealed in the shadows. The figure seemed oddly inhuman, its features blurred and indistinct. The sister, gripped by a mix of curiosity and unease, wondered if it could be a ghost or perhaps a shadowy apparition. With no logical explanation in sight, the mystery only deepened. Mysterious figure. On April 5, 2018, Hunter M. shared a trail camp photo from the Dove Crockett National Forest in Grown, Texas, asking for help identifying a mysterious humanoid figure in the image. In the comments, Brian McLaughlin shared a chilling encounter from 2018 near the same forest, where he witnessed two alien-like orbs darting alongside his vehicle at an unnerving speed before vanishing into thin air. While no one can say for sure what the trail cam captured, one thing is certain: something eerie is unfolding in those woods. Eccentric woman Alyssa Cross spotted an eccentric woman staggering down the street like a zombie, swaying left and right as if she had no control over her own body. The sight was haunting, but what happened next remains a mystery. UFO. While hiking through a rugged mountain range, a group of adventurers spotted something extraordinary in the sky. Acting quickly, they grabbed a camera and captured footage of a mysterious glowing light streaking across the heavens at breakneck speed. The object darted and maneuvered in ways that seemed to defy the laws of physics, leaving no doubt this wasn't your average aircraft. The jaw-dropping footage has sparked heated debates. Could this be a top-secret military experiment? Or have they stumbled upon a genuine encounter with an unidentified flying object? Leaf monster. While kayaking on Yale Lake, a man stumbles upon a bizarre phenomenon. Large bubbles mysteriously rising from the lakebed in rapid bursts. There's no current to explain them, just an endless stream of bubbles breaking the surface. Intrigued, he films the spectacle, even submerging his camera to get a closer look. But the source remains elusive. Suddenly, a massive bubble erupts with explosive force, spewing mud, leaves, and a foul stench into the air.
Go, go, go! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Something just happened that we caught on camera. Holy shit. That was awesome.
While some speculate this could be evidence of a lake monster, others lean toward a more scientific explanation. What really lies beneath the surface of Yale Lake? Night figure. While hiking through the forest late at night, a man heard strange, unsettling noises nearby. With each cautious step, his flashlight cut through the darkness, revealing something spine-chilling: a white figure gliding through the trees, draped in what appeared to be a long flowing dress. The thick shadows made it nearly impossible to make out any details, and before he could get a closer look, the figure vanished into the night. The eerie footage leaves us questioning. What did he really encounter out there? A ghostly apparition, or something far more mysterious? Pale creature. A Reddit user recently posted a chilling infrared image captured in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, under the cover of night. The eerie photo reveals a pale, short humanoid figure lurking behind a tree. Its unsettling stance and ghostly complexion clearly distinguish it from a typical human. Many have drawn comparisons to cryptid creatures like the rake or a skinwalker, notorious for their shape-shifting powers. Given Gettysburg's infamous reputation for hauntings and its tragic history, some believe the figure could be a ghostly apparition tied to the area's past. Of course, there's always the chance it's just a twisted tree stump, but who's to say? Each of these encounters is a stark reminder of the risks and mysteries that come with exploring the wild. Always be prepared, stay alert, and respect nature. Have you ever had a hiking experience that sent chills down your spine? Share your story in the comments below.